You're looking live at Bobby Dodd Stadium on the campus of Georgia Tech.
Oh, Lord.
There's my Keith Jackson impersonation right there.
It was
By
wonderful.
the way, our newest Wonder Station on the campus there recorded a high of 69 degrees today under mostly cloudy skies. Now, Georgia Tech's campus is home to 3 new weather stations that are being installed by our next guest, Ed Mansouri, a software developer and prolific weather station operator. Also joining us, by the way, this evening, William Smith, director of Georgia Tech's Office of Emergency Preparedness. Gentlemen, thank you both for being with us. Ed, let's start with you. This is pretty fun for all of us here at Weather Underground. Tell us about your station, what you're installing, and what it reads.
Sure. So the program has an educational focus. So we install weather stations on schools, college campuses, and all the data from these systems feeds into this rich educational platform where the data is available for faculty and staff to use in conjunction with their math and science lessons.
Now, I do want to ask, now, is this have anything to do with the Weather Ready Nation campus that NOAA and the National Weather Service has done? Any connection to that?
Yeah, I'll actually defer to Mr. Smith, who's head of security here at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, so for us, I mean, weather hazards are a regular issue that we're concerned about, especially at Georgia Tech. And for us, we want to get people excited about weather. So this is a way that we can get the community engaged if they're looking at what the weather is actually here at Georgia Tech, see real data coming from Georgia Tech. It gets them thinking about weather, gets them thinking about their actual personal preparedness. And for us, that gets them weather ready. That gets them thinking about what they need to do to prepare for weather. It starts with individuals. So well-prepared individuals lead to a well-prepared community.
Ed, the weather station we're looking at is awesome. It's got a great Georgia Tech logo on it and everything. You're not stopping at Georgia Tech. You're going to install these on more campuses, correct?
Yes, we actually have 3 states we're focusing on right now. We started the project in Florida, and we've brought the project across the Georgia-Florida border into Georgia, and we're also bringing this across the state of Pennsylvania next year. We were fortunate to work with Will and a number of his colleagues in a number of other ACC institutions, and we've already brought the program to the University of Miami, Florida State University, Boston College. We're going to be bringing it to the University of Pittsburgh next week, and we hope to have one of these systems at all 15 of the Atlantic Coast Conference institutions, hopefully by the end of the academic year in May or so. So we're really excited about this. It's a fun project, and we wanted to do more than just have a piece of science equipment, so we have an artist on our team that actually paints the weather station with the school's livery. It's kind of fun.
They're awesome.
I got to ask a little bit. I'm sitting here. It's right in my face. I'm a Georgia Bulldog, so I got to say, I can't say, I can't lie. I would like to have one of these on my campus, but I got to replace the Tech logo, obviously. I got to put a G on it.
Well, hopefully, the word will get out about this in Georgia, and maybe your friends over in Athens will invite us to put one between the hedges.
Ed, just
curious,
Ed, what's your alma mater?
I went to undergraduate school for meteorology at Penn State University, and I went to graduate school for meteorology at Florida State University down in Tallahassee.
So is the Big Ten next on your list, or what?
So
are you getting all the
allegiance to
campuses
both.
across the country, or what?
Well, we're just having a lot of fun. Our main focus for this project is weather and data literacy, and the STEM in the project's name. So, of course, STEM first and foremost stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. But it's also a reference to like the stem of a plant. So when we come to a school, in addition to the meteorological probes, we install probes that measure things like soil moisture, soil temperature. So for instance, here at this particular site where we're at, in addition to the weather station measuring meteorological conditions, it's also measuring the conditions of the turf, ground moisture. So it's a fun project. We don't know where we're going to go with it, but we're working hard and having a ton of fun, especially meeting people like Will.
Now, William, can the students access this data from the internet?
Oh, absolutely, and that's the beauty of it, is that not only can they access it, there's Twitter feeds, Facebook pages, a YouTube account that's all set up in conjunction with this. Those are updated automatically. And so it's constantly, and they can set this up, students can set this up to where it actually alerts them to certain conditions. So if a student wants to know when a temperature reaches 95 degrees and send them an alert, they will actually, they'll get that alert. So they can access it all types of ways.
Guys, it is awesome stuff. We're so happy to have you on the show this evening. Ed and Will, thank you so much. And by the way, you can access that data right now on wonderground.com.